Radiant Team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire Team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant Team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire Team ban. Radiant Team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
The sack.
Sniper.
Radiant Team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Soul Warlord.
Dire
Crystal
Team
Maiden.
pick. Radiant Team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Nirana.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
A very clear plan here. And the starter is bot for now.
For battle.
Mag picking up the ban with the straight up boom and shield. Of course, you can't finish it off in the side chop anymore. The slipper's being taken away by the mighty Ostrog.
Yeah, I'm curious to see we're going to see some incidents with that. Sure, people are not quite used to that yet.
So yeah, looks like Mag offlane. Tioman or Shrek supporting and mid Mirana for G. This is standard safe lane troll. And looking at Team Spirit, yeah, also just as we would expect, BZZ up in the earth up top. It's FNG in a 4 position Slaughter, just ready for the block, and Iceberg on the sniper.
30 seconds to battle.
And I'm having some client issues actually here, so I'm going to have to restart real quick. Sorry to leave you alone just now.
No, don't stand me up, please. That's fine. Not much is happening just yet, so we can just look at these early wards coming out. Side of the radiant, we've got one to keep an eye on his top jungle entrance and another one in mid.
The
Neither of
battle
which has been
begins.
spotted out, I believe, by Team Spirit, but we already see Dimensional Spirit, so Neko got himself one last hit, which means there was a D ward here in the middle lane. Only one ward to work off from the dive side here at the bottom road. Which may or may not be too useful. This, right now, Ditchera is a solo laner down here. Be up against DK Phobos, who did not go for any sort of visual blockage with creep strippers yet.
Gonna lag in range a bit, of course, compared to these other two heroes.
Yes,
And the
boots,
Shrek.
he has the boots, but no shield or anything, no star shield. So eventually he's gonna get out harassed just because of the ranged advantage, one would presume.
I mean, I think his early presence is mostly to secure Iceberg a start without dying,
Tower is under attack.
because if you get narrow in the face as a sniper, you are not going to have a good time up against these two. And
In fact, he tanks it.
I think that's very deliberate.
Sharing some of the damage here, making sure that Iceberg can hold on to a little bit of this region. Before he has to go back, he already used the salve now. But yeah, stop there. Talk to me about the Shrek, because what is this hero actually adding here this night?
A ton of damage, honestly. Ursa is like, he doesn't have a stat shield right now. He does have it queued up, but he is very vulnerable to the right click right now. And the CM can't actually help him all that much. If the CM comes too far forward, she might actually straight up die to this dual lane. So this is partially to make sure that they can't just freeze and then slap down the Abaddon. But it's also just a real annoyance for BZZ here. He's nearly through his regen already.
Yep. It's a bit of an issue here. As a result, Mag is gonna get a pretty free lane, still hold on to the angles, and levels. Plus the CS that he's getting is something that you cannot ignore for too long when you're dealing with an Abaddon. This hero can be quite a nuisance if you let it get off to a good start. So far, they're not really throwing in anything towards this way to stop that from happening. Just because FNG has been kind of busy in mid.
And the only one who's really benefiting here is actually DK Phobos, who is highest on the charts right now. Level 4 already. And he's going to have a great time here against Ditchera. Ditchera cannot come close to the creeps at all, or he'll get slapped in the face. But the other two lanes for Spirit are pretty hard right now.
You see that rotation through from FNG. I believe he also picked up a couple of extra items, like the boots, for also kind of playing courier a little bit. But no, unless you can get the drop on Sioma somehow, I don't really see you. Don't really see them getting a kill on Mag now.
I don't think so either. And
They're trying at least. Working about this area, but he has been spotted out. This movement pinged out immediately as well. It's maybe a rotation in from Snako. He does have a TP scroll. Pick up a bunch of them first. Could maybe try and fall back into set FNG, but
I really like this plan from Vega, because as we saw before, Team Spirit likes to get aggressive pretty early, win the lanes hard, rotate pretty often. And right now they are very static. They are almost really put at a standstill by the way that Vega has chosen to lane this. And that means it's going to be pretty hard for them to get their tempo going.
Trying here to posture a little bit up top now. It's a huge repair coming through, so it's going to be useful for both Mag as well as Yoma.
Yeah, they can't keep these two from getting experience at all. And especially for a supportless Shrek, that's what you want the most. He's always going to be fragile. There's not really anything you can buy to make that better. You just gotta throw your spells and hope you live. But if you at least got those levels, you're going to deal a lot of damage with those spells.
Especially with the Diabolic Edict. The cool thing is that it still goes even if you die. So as long as you get it off, you at least contribute something to the team. But of course it's also a great way to push down towers, which otherwise Vega Squadron have really nothing that does that. Until much later here when the right click starts to develop.
Troll is always a risk for your towers, but yeah, it's nothing like a Chen or something. You don't have
Iceberg,
a
what
specific
are you
lineup.
doing here? Okay, that was very greedy. G was sitting at low health. Iceberg just diving all the way here, but the rotations were on point from Snake as well as Yoma. Plenty of control, and the first blood going the way of Team Vega. Now down here, Digera on the run, FNG and DK Focus chasing him. The Crush will connect. They also have another Fisher available. That'll be enough damage with the Aftershock. Iceberg also dipping to the shrine just in case he was needed.
This'll come in handy.
That makes the trade kinda okay for Team Spirit over there. But it's costly to give away that first blood like that, especially when you like, and you know they're going to be really paying attention to those rotations.
It's Yomak getting that one for himself, so has boots, completed magic wand, plus the raindrops, so fairly cost-efficient items early on. And in fact they're gonna try and use that advantage that they've got with the smoke, and they're gonna try and maybe get Iceberg again, but there's plenty of other heroes around this middle lane.
Spirits smell. There was something going to be happening.
They're the ones also moving aggressively here, unspotted so far by the Radiant Sire. Now they walk in as they go on Iceberg here, but Fisher also coming through with back, double crush to follow up, and well, geez, already dead. Snako trying to TP out, should be alright. But that was they were already committed by the time they figured out what was going on.
It was a beautiful bait from Iceberg there. He was just a little bit too much forward. They knew there were more heroes over there. He baits them out, they come too far forward. And the Fissure plus the Crush just absolutely demolished them. And that's painful because that was a lot of resources committed. And instead you walk right into a trap.
Especially important for the Surfshaker. I mean, sometimes this hero can have issues just getting off the ground, but just with the good lane that he's had, just the 1v1 up against a troll, which he is not necessarily gonna win. Still, he can still get enough out of it. We already see it right now. He has Tranquil Boots, he also has a Soul Ring coming in a moment's time.
You'd like to make more happen with that. With those early levels.
Yeah, you go
At least
right. And the main job right now, the main job of that right now falls to G, also then the Earthshaker. So DK4 was already had an impact with these figures.
And their
Big
first tower is
impacts.
going down right now. Here's the support Leshrac. It's just so much damage, yeah. You need to get on top of him, and the Earthshaker is excellent for that. But you're probably going to lose that tower first.
I have no light.
Also only level 2, the Edict. Just imagine when that's maxed out.
Oh yes, and I actually love the final talent all the way at level 25. I don't think we're going to see that, but the plus 50 Diabolic Edict explosions, that just melts buildings. It's absolutely great.
Tower is under attack.
So normally Edict does 40 explosions. But hey, Echo Slam down bottom here, Sioma dies, Sitira also very low here. And the Frostbite will make sure that this Mirana ultimate is not gonna save all of them. Nice little
Again,
dodge
their
there from
aggression is
Seneko.
punished.
That way, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's once again good rotations there from Team Spirit to meet them head on and just exploit the squishiness. Even a hero like a Troll Warlord, only sitting at 940 health points right now. Cannot
As long as you
withstand
can
all
right
these
click him
moves.
from a distance with a sniper, that's... What do the early axes matter?
Now middle lane,
Nothing.
Dansko is looking for the gank here. G, ultimate on top of him, a lot of burst damage being done, sitting on the shrapnel, he gets the leap off though. Now the shrapnel charge, not far enough though, by the looks of it. Will barely be able to survive.
I wonder if Iceberg gets that if he waits on the ult just a little bit.
Kind of a hard call.
It's very close either way, and now they're looking to set up on bot. FNG is waiting. And they know this little Leshrac is waiting around here somewhere. Will he show his tasty face?
At least not without a pre-bait, because Slaughter at this point is still relatively squishy. But then get hit by a stun with the edict going as well. If you're diving in Leshrac and he gets the edict off, then you're signing your own death
Yeah.
warrant.
You're in for a world of hurt. At least the troll gets to just retreat. He's not one of those heroes that's completely helpless when his lane is pressured in like this. So he'll be able to keep getting his levels in the jungle. And they're actually moving him up to top now, where Mag has pretty much just been sitting all this time.
To try and make something happen here with Benskor. He's fast on his feet here with the Unbroken Tranquils, and BZZ also very defensively, recognizing that there's a bit too much going on for his liking. The Jira also making this official appearance. Interesting skill choices here, not putting that point in his ultimate at level 6. You think it's actually
He
worth
is-
it, or would you rather have that just to get that extra bit of damage in on towers?
I think I would always take the battle trance.
Yes.
It's... Even if you just want some more farm speed on anyone, it's so cheap, the cooldown is so low. It has a lot of utility, and an extra point in whirling axes is 1 more second of blind. I don't know, you're most likely not even going to get it on the sniper, who is going to be blinking
Dire's
away at you
bottom
from a
tower
distance,
is
so...
under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Most up against the Ursa. It's the one that you're really worried about, I guess. Now, speaking of the Ursa, he's smoking up. He already has the helm plus an Alpha Wolf, so might just be going straight into Roche, perhaps trying to go for a pickup. Pickups, okay, the track actually dies all the way down bottom. Not sure what he was doing there.
He sniped the tower.
He did indeed. Now, the shadow comes out. They see him though, and almost able to blow up the Troll Warlord. Sniper ultimate comes out, but enough heals to make sure he stays alive. But Team Spirit really wants some blood, and they'll find Snake instead. If G's to look for the Jirah, just needs another crush. That Troll's actually faster than the sprinting fish. They'll get away, but that'll definitely secure the Roche. They can go in here all the way down. FFG, pull up and down. Ultimate, Vega, not any dust.
They just cannot get any grip on this game whatsoever.
They got the first blood, I believe. Since then, not much happening their way. Ultimates will be cancelled as Mag pops his up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Team Spirit, you moving up top with a coherent unit.
They're going to be looking to pressure the tower down here. So right now Vega should probably try and secure their own jungle.
Dire's
Get the
middle
bottom
tower
lane
is
out.
under attack.
Don't go too hard on this mid lane because Spirit have proven that they really want to defend those towers every single time. So split pressuring with the Leshrac is probably a better idea, and he's going in for it again. Look at this stop. He's sniping it. He doesn't care.
Has
I was
fallen.
wondering whether he wanted to do that, but now BZZ looking for some revenge. Just needs to guess the correct path. So far, so unlucky. Sioma
Dyer's
with
bottom
the
tower
jukes.
is under attack.
He cleared that spot for himself beforehand,
Radiant's middle tower is
and the Ursa just misses it.
Back. The man fight up against BZZ. Now the rest of Vega comes in to try and turn this into a little bit more. DK forward. Very, very low, but not low enough here. Able to keep them away. Van Skull with his ultimate, but really stunned out of it. But now G blocked in by the Fissure here. BZZ gets the extra right clicks off because of it. This attempt did not quite work out the way that they planned. DK Phobos gets away. He already has the blink deck. Had that for a minute or two.
Yeah, we haven't seen it in action
Vega.
at all.
This is very
Vega has just been walking into them. They gotta do stuff like this right now though. They are too far behind already. There's nearing 3k in net worth.
For Iceberg, he's so far under the tower, can't even reach him. Potential turnaround, 2 sharpened charges being used, ultimate channeled up. It shouldn't be enough damage, not quite. Almost got there though. Meanwhile up top, BZZ diving together with DK Phobos. Moonlight Shadow comes through. Short range arrows, G comes in. They really want to kill the Surf Shaker. Instead they have to contend with a big bear. It's also quite annoying. Now DK Phobos will TP out and he'll be able to make it too, won't he? Yeah. Oh god.
Oh. That's both of them get out and they were in so deep. You really can't afford that when you're Vega right now. You gotta commit with everyone onto one target. This is not the time for optimizing.
Yeah.
You want to get a kill. And if you split, you take the risk, you get none, and that's exactly what's happening right now. They got nothing. Team Spirit is taking over their jungle. And they are left to pick up the scraps here and there.
1-8 is the scoreline.
And especially their Venge doesn't even have level 6 yet.
The issue here, will not have it for a while, it's just gets
Radiant
picked off.
structures are fortified.
Dance go with a celebratory ultimate. One silver lining is that you have a Troll Warlord who is on top of him and will shot slightly. And you have a Mirana who is about halfway towards Axe. So if G isn't slowed down much more, he will have that by like 22 minutes at the latest. 22 minutes.
Yeah, the Abaddon has actually managed to keep up his levels very nicely too. So he will be able to empower those 2 cores in the team fights and keep them alive against all of this burst damage out of Team Spirit. So for them mostly right now, I think you gotta make sure that you don't lose too many towers. Team Spirit are not very good at taking towers at all. So you kinda can't afford to give away free pressure like this. That's half of the tower's HP gone for nothing. And when they had to do that with a hero, that would have taken them a great lot of effort. So Spirit's probably pretty happy that Vega is not quite on the ball there.
Max ultimate randomly being triggered by the Crystal Maiden, Crystal Nova.
As an Abaddon spammer myself, I hate it when that happens. Think like, I can miscoil this. No, you couldn't. Enjoy playing like very carefully for the next half minute or so.
Relatively short cooldown, thankfully, so we'll have that again, available again soon, but they're already moving out under the cover of smoke. G has a Moonlight Shadow available as well whenever they want to pop
Swap
it.
is up.
They really need a kill here. BZ, the Aegis just expired too, so this is the perfect timing for Vega. They get the invis in, swap back, the arrow already missed, this stun not connect either of those. The magic missile from Snakeo that stunned up BZ there for a moment, but now Rage makes him scatter, and now he's the one hiding in the trees. Blink through Soma by. Was dropping low, but not low enough until Mac comes in. Should be able to finish him off. Just a couple of right clicks, but there's actually plenty of other heroes around, and the blinks, nothing to cancel it. So it's Team Spirit who's just playing around Vega more so than the other way around. Mac might even die here, do well. DK Phobos wants to snipe.
so costly for them that the swap into stun combo misses right there. Ursa gets his ult off, and they know they have some time because the tier 1 tower is down, so it will take a while for the support to come in, but they know the support is coming. And you can see them hesitating as they chase that bear. And in the end they lose 2 heroes for
Blink
it.
Dagger showing up on FNG here, gets initiation on Troll Warlock, follows Stefan DK Phobos with the Echo Slam. Will lose FNG, and Ditira actually isn't dying to this either. Sioma at the right place at the right time, but back here, the big angry bear finishes the job after all. 2-for-1 trade though, is Sioma also getting a kill of his own, but now he's still in trouble. Vance goes there with the Frostbite, setting up a BZZ. Easy double kill for Fuzzy Wuzzy, and Phantom his way through.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's very unfortunate that they lose the Troll Warlord on the back there. He thought he got out, but his whirling axes were down, and then the bear was right on top of him.
There are 3 Blink Daggers right now in Team Spirit. FNG, BZZ, DK Phobos each have 1. Crystal Man's going for the Hand of Midas, so eventually Vensko will also be able to afford one, I assume.
Once again, the 5 Blink Dagger lineup. I don't expect to see one on the sniper, but you never know with Team Spirit. They really like their Blink Daggers.
That's a useful item. Swap onto Vensko here, so this should be killed by all rights. Extra damage to G, the arrow this time it will land, but Cassius Neko gets killed by Iceberg here on the retreat. Sioma forced to walk the other way, still sitting on the tower. It was supposed to be a simple swap into a kill, turned into a 2-for-1 trade, and this is not something that Vega Squadron can afford. Starlight going in deep, he looks around him, but he also has some help. He'll take a spill, and BZZ comes in with the enrage. Pops the ult for them. I'm a battle now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Come on, Mag. Use your mist coil when you're in ultimate. It's good stuff, but instead they
middle tower has fallen.
lose the middle tower without actually losing any more heroes. So this is a good step for Vega.
Feels like they're so far behind though. I mean, you have to Troll Warlord, but here's a Sanjin Yasha, it's not exactly a so far behind item. Now Ditira, well, TP barely not be cancelled by that assassinate.
Troll is not a play from behind hero. Also, if they are going to give us the time, I'm not sure they do. But the reason it took so long to get the kill in mid that started all of this was because they did not trust themselves to do the swap into stun combo again.
So this is ultimate available.
So,
It is Ditira trying to convert this into something, finds FNG. There's another crush available, only gets it on 1. There's help coming now. Benson will be able to convert this into a trade. Yeah, Mag dies. So Neko would have preferred to swap. Not really keeping Ditira alive thanks to the assassinate, and now, in fact, putting him in jeopardy as well. 3-for-1 trade. Just because Vega needs so long, need to chase so far to try and get these kills that by the time they actually finish it off, Team Spirit is already in position to counterplay.
yeah, they do not have enough burst damage.
Dire's structures
And
are
Team
fortified.
Spirit have all of the burst.
Dire's top
So all they can
tower
do
is under
right now
attack.
is split push really, which is what she is doing on top
Radiant's
right
middle
now.
tower is under attack.
Trying his best with the Dragon Scepter. Forcing FNG to at the same time, Team Spirit is doing a similar thing on 2 different lanes. To get some aggressive vision down so they know exactly what's going on with his ultimate here now.
Radiant's middle tower.
The difference in ward vision is really
As
big.
well, and that's going to slow down. This should be killed by all rights with stun connecting.
Spirit did not actually go back.
Wow, BZZ. Arrow still flying actually. A bit hidden, but still able to sidestep it barely. BZZ just has to keep walking, or just wait for his team to come in. It's only in Batten and frontlines here with his ultimate fairly hard to actually finish off. Trigger Spirit now, and he'll accept a great item against Zero. Now follow-up control, the arrow flies through, even sidestep that one. Just making it look so easy right now.
They are
Crush
just a
again.
well-oiled machine.
He's just waiting for another blink, but that Urn will delay that for a little while. Stun, also sidestepped, the fissure will connect. The neutral centaur also makes an appearance.
neutral
Not
no
so neutral
more.
anymore, yeah, he took it over. It's a great play from BZ Zane, walking straight up to the shrine for another kill. And what do you know, Roshan's back up, so that'll also go into the hands of Team Spirit 100%.
They just made a beautiful move all the way like this, picking up kills as they went. And Ditchera was still farming over here as they were being chased down. He was underestimating the aggression coming out of Team Spirit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Don't know that farming is gonna save them here with the Troll Warlord, but then again, what can they do? I mean, is there any way that they can take a team fight right now? Or do they have to rely on Team Spirit overextending and isolating themselves?
I mean, you can always hope that they will drop the ball, but you gotta make sure, if you want to get anything else out of this match, you gotta get some more vision up. Right now they only have this kind of strange ward in the mid lane, which is not giving them any information whatsoever. Because, yeah, Team Spirit are always all up in their jungle, and they have no aggressive vision of their own either. If you want to make a move, if you want to get back into a match with a pick-off,
Top lane, she just dies. Yoma also caught Millerman, right down by Iceberg. Double kill for him, and now Snake. I'm not really sure what he's
still going.
here, but Ditchera looking to try and convert, but he's blinking straight into CM Ultimate.
I'm
Triple kill
not
and the
sure
godlike
where you go
sprint
there.
for Iceberg, and things are just going from bad to worse. 4 heroes down for, for what? Absolutely nothing. And
Radiant's
GG, in
bottom
fact,
tower
is
is
caught
under
already before the tier 2s even fall. Vega falling apart at the seams right now.
they gotta take a page out of C9's playbook, for sure.